Welcome to Petrópolis. This city is only an hour and a half from Rio, making it the perfect day trip. It's the Imperial City of Brazil, best known as the one-time stomping ground of Dom Pedro II, the former Emperor of Brazil. There's a number of royal exhibits, beautiful grounds, and even the Bauernfest, which is a German festival. From Rio, we drive inland into the mountainside, known for its cool climate. The town's name means City of Peter and honors Pedro II, the last emperor of Brazil, who came here to escape the Rio heat.
It looks like we're in Germany, but we're in Petrópolis, right outside of Rio.
This region has a significant German population, and many of the houses are done in half-timbered style.
We are in the first chocolate store.
After picking up some delicious chocolate, it's time to head to Petrópolis's most significant monument, the Imperial Palace. So how did the royal family end up here? Let's take a look back into history. During the 1800s, Brazil was a colony of Portugal, the wealthiest in fact. They were using the land to export gold, Brazil wood, and other goods. In 1807, during the Napoleonic Wars, the French invaded and occupied Portugal, only to find that the royal family had fled to Brazil using the Portuguese fleet. The royal family and the entire court of 15,000 people moved from Lisbon to Rio de Janeiro in 1808, which became the capital of Portugal for the next 13 years. The only problem is, the weather in Rio was too hot, so they built a summer palace here in Petrópolis.
Petrópolis. This is the Imperial Palace of Brazil. It feels like we've entered another country. This city is 30% German, and it's built to look like St. Petersburg. So as you can see, Rainforest Palace. Very interesting landscape.
Grandfather Portuguese, grandmother Spanish. Father Portuguese, mother Austria.
So right outside the palace, we have the gardens with a lot of the indigenous plants of Brazil. So I feel like I'm in another country already. This has serious Vienna vibes right here. I feel like I'm at the Schönbrunn Palace, the tropical version, because there's palm trees, but it is really beautiful and really peaceful. Hola! These are the carriages that took the royal family here. And then here is the train. Here you can see the train route. This is the train. How was it, BP?
Cool.
This tree right in the center is the heart of palm. Oh. It's a very popular dish here. Very popular side dish. This is the Brazil tree. Inside it is red, and they used it for dyes, and they also used the wood. That's where the country gets its name, because they were mainly exporting that from here. So this is the jackfruit, and you might wonder, why is the jackfruit here? It was brought over from Goa in India, which was a Portuguese settlement. This one right here is where they get the acai berries from. It turns pink right there. Acai is very, very popular here in Brazil.
Walking around the town of Petrópolis, we notice the German flag everywhere, and it's because of the Bauernfest, or the German Settlers' Party, which is held from June 14th to 30th.
Half-timbered houses in here, inspired by Germany, because the population is very German here. We're eating here for lunch. You can see the German flag. Looks like we are in Germany. That's so cool.
We visit the Cathedral of Petrópolis, which is the resting place of the last emperor of Brazil, Dom Pedro II. Inside the church, we meet some local school children who are visiting as part of a field trip.
This town also has azulejos. German sausage. Look at that.
It feels like we've been transported to Germany as we enter the part of town with the Bauernfest and the BOHEMIA Brewery.
Guys, this is where they make Bohemia. Cerveza. The German immigrants came here and they brought beer, and Bohemia is the first beer of Brazil. Right now we are tasting the Bohemia beer made here in Brazil, brought here from German immigrants. Cheers! And every June they have a German festival to celebrate their German heritage. Cheers! Or as we say in Germany, Prost. Beer represents 3.8% of the country's GDP, and in here it tells the story of how beer came to Brazil. It says here that Petrópolis, the planned city, was founded by Dom Pedro II. It's the first planned city of Brazil and the modern world in 1843. Here's all the ingredients used to make beer behind you.
We are in the hops room. It's called lúpulo in Portuguese.
This is one of the main ingredients of beer. The US and Germany are almost tied here for hops.
Son iguales.
We stepped inside the brewery right here, and this is where they make the Bohemia beer.
Whereas here, in different moments, different ways, for each beer have a different process.
How do you say cheers in Portuguese?
Saúde.
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 We're about to try the English Pale Ale, which has more hops, which makes it more fruity, darker color, and more alcohol, 5.8%. So this is called Bauernfest here in Petrópolis, and this is a celebration of the German culture, German heritage. Look at this. Every single stall has half-timbered houses. This is not Germany, this is still Brazil. This greenhouse. It's a beer garden. Every June they have the Bauernfest. Look at this. It's like a big party in the streets. I feel like I'm in Germany right now. They have all of the German foods here. They have the strudel, and they have the currywurst, and all the different bratwursts, schnitzel. What an awesome event this is, you guys. If you're interested in coming to an Oktoberfest-like event in June, come here to Petrópolis. This is what happened in the beer hall.
Well, I met this blonde woman, that young woman that she sort of looked like Heidi, and she was from German ancestors who immigrated here in the 1850s, and she was promoting the beer industry here in Petrópolis.
Nice. We are seriously in Germany right now.
You're in heaven right now.
Germany meets Brazil. So we're on the bus now. Mike, what did you buy at
Bread.
Honey Bread? Bohemia. Beers. Yes. Another beer. Shirt. That says all of the different beers. Nice. Coming back to Rio right now, and on this hill you can see the church is all lit up.
We catch the sunset views and the city all lit up at night on our way back to Rio. We hope that you enjoyed this vlog of Petrópolis and get a chance to visit very soon. It's one of the most historically rich and unique places that we visited in Brazil. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe, because coming up next, we're exploring Rio de Janeiro.